VP.
Today we're glad to have with us True Jackson VP star, Robbie Amell. Hi Robbie, how are you?
I'm great, how are you?
Very good. Tell me, how did you exactly get started in the acting industry?
My mom put me into commercials and print work when I was a kid, and I was always just very comfortable in front of a camera, but I honestly never thought of it as a career at all. I was a hockey player, and I had planned on going to college on a scholarship, and then my first movie audition I ever had was for Cheaper by the Dozen 2, which I ended up booking. My agent called me, and she said, "Did you hear the good news?" I said, "No." "Did I get a call back?" She's like, "No, you're shooting for 3 months. I hope you don't have a summer job." So it was just the most life-changing, amazing experience of my life, and it kind of pushed me away from hockey and into the acting world. I started getting lessons and booking a couple more projects, and the rest is history.
And that's a very good movie to be in for the first time, Cheaper by the Dozen too. Great movie.
Not bad. All I did was sit back, and I was on set almost every day of the shoot, but I didn't have that many lines, so I couldn't really screw anything up. I just had the opportunity to watch people like Steve Martin and Eugene Levy, Hilary Duff, Tom Welling, like just amazing people, and just kind of take in as much as I could as a first movie and a first experience, and it was the best learning experience I've ever had.
Now, tell me, you play Jimmy Madigan on True Jackson VP. How do you like playing? How do you like playing his character?
Oh, it's amazing. I normally get typecasted as like the quarterback or the jock or like the prom king sort of, and that's fun. I'm never gonna badmouth it, but at the same time, it gets kind of boring. You don't get to have as much fun as the wackier characters. And I was originally supposed to be just the boyfriend to Keke Palmer's character, True Jackson, but then the writers got to know me, and I guess they liked my sense of humor, and they started giving me a little more, and now in the second season they made me series regular as opposed to being recurring in the first season, and they just give me these crazy storylines and let me have fun with them. It's an absolute blast.
Definitely. And I know you had a couple celebrity guests on the show. You had like Justin Bieber, Ryan Sheckler. How was it working with them?
Justin Bieber, Ryan Sheckler, they were awesome. My favorite guest star we've had, and the episode hasn't aired yet, John Cena guest starred from the WWE. And you never know what to expect. Such a gigantic and terrifying person.
Wow.
But he was an absolute gentleman. Like, he was the nicest guy on the planet, and we did a promo shoot, and he turns on the mean, like at the drop of a hat. He picked Matt and I up above his head like we weighed 5 pounds. It was ridiculous, and just an absolute blast to shoot with.
Wow, yeah, I would definitely be intimidated. Just a little bit, just a little.
Yeah, no kidding. Actually, intimidating was Will Smith's daughter, Willow Smith, played young True in a couple episodes, and he chaperoned her to set one day.
Really?
And since it's a live taping show, we rehearsed every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then shoot Thursday, Friday. But he was there for the rehearsal Wednesday and just kind of watched us. And like, I can't tell you anything more terrifying than having Will Smith watch what you're doing for a whole episode.
Exactly. I probably would have messed up like 12 times just knowing he was there.
Oh, it was awful. But then I think Matt and I made him laugh once, so that made it all worth it.
That's good. Now, it seems like you guys have a pretty good bond, you and Matt and the whole cast. How is it working with them? Are you like friends off and on set?
We got really lucky. I mean, sometimes there's drama on sets, especially with such a wide age range with the cast. But right from the pilot, we all became such a close group. Greg Proops, I always looked up to, who plays my uncle, from a show called Whose Line Is It Anyway? I always used to watch him as a kid, so getting to work with him was amazing. I knew who Keke Palmer was just from Akilah and the Bee and some of her other work, and she actually knew who I was from Life with Derek, a Disney show I did. And in the screen test, she was like, "Oh my God, you're Max from Life with Derek." Like, that was an immediate icebreaker, made it so much easier. And then Matt and Ashley and Danielle and Ronnie, they're all just such great people that we all just kind of molded, and it's been an unbelievable working experience.
And speaking that you were on Life with Derek, tell me, do you keep in touch with that cast?
Honestly, I have not seen any of that cast since maybe a year and a half ago when I was visiting Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in touch with a couple of the producers, but I haven't seen Ashley Leggett or Michael in years.
Wow, and I have to say that was a great show, by the way. I wish they had more episodes.
Oh, thank you.
Definitely good show.
It was a lot of fun to shoot, and I mean that was kind of one of my biggest stepping stones for getting out to the States, and so I definitely give that show a ton of credit for helping me.
Right, and it's so funny while watching the episodes, you're like, oh, bring Max back, I want her with Max, and it's so funny, you're like, where's Max? So, yeah.
Thank you.
Now tell me
That was a lot of fun.
back to True Jackson VP. Now we're waiting for True and Jimmy to get together. Is this going to happen a couple episodes coming up?
Well, if you saw True Valentine at the end of the episode, the whole episode, she was trying to pretend to be just friends, and I was trying to actually make us more than that, and at the end I finally said I don't want to be just friends. So I don't want to give too much away, but there's a big episode coming up this Saturday night called True Date, and I mean, if the title doesn't give you enough information about what's going to happen, I don't know what would.
Right, exactly. Sounds exciting. Can't wait.
It's a good one.
It's a good one. Okay, good. I look forward to that. Now, tell me, I have a couple get-to-know-you questions. So this time it's get-to-know Robbie Amell. All right, the first question, what is your favorite sport?
Hockey. I'm Canadian. That's an immediate answer. There's no hesitation. If you're Canadian, your favorite sport's hockey. And, I mean, not only is that true just because I'm from Canada, but I played hockey since I was 6. I'm trying so hard to get back into it while I'm here. I get into it like a men's league or something. But I love the Kings. I go to Kings games as often as I can. I went to 2 last week because I had an off week. It's amazing. I love it. Oh,
that's cool. And number 2, what's your dream car? If you could have any car, what would it be?
Oh, wow. I've owned 11 cars since I was 17.
Wow.
That's such a hard question. There are so many. Right now, it would probably be, there's a car called the Ferrari California Edition, and it's a hardtop convertible.
Wow.
It's got like 500 horsepower, and it's just absolutely stunning.
Wow, sounds nice.
But it would have to be matte black with black rims and black interior.
Sounds like a good request. Very nice. Tell me, speaking of, what's your favorite color?
If black doesn't count, probably blue.
Blue. Okay. Your number 1 song on your playlist right now?
Forever Young, or Young Forever by Jay-Z. It's a remix of Forever Young. It's a really good song.